Okay, let's get back in here, because I have reached a certain level of peak frustration with a particular thing. And so I want to experiment with it more, and see if we can finally get an answer, because I feel like the game's not going to give me an answer on its own at any point. Yep. Go. This is the last place that comes to mind for me. Yep. As a spot where suddenly Navi's like, hey look, green. I don't know what that means. Where are you going? You going over there now? I thought you were over here. Which green do you want to hang out on? Do they both count? Okay. So... hammer. Okay. I mean, hookshot would be weird. Maybe the fact that she's pointing over there is like, hookshot that one? Nope. Okay, list of options. Bomb chew would be absurd, because that's like a rare, limited use item. That's not. How did I get there? What? Oh, there. There's nothing secret here. The Deku Nut basically never does anything besides sometimes turn people blue. He's hanging out like right there, so bomb. I'm gonna try to not be in explosion range. No. Okay, Z target. Up on the joystick. Oh, that's not up. Up on the joystick. No. So I don't think it's the thing where she's like hovering over someone you can talk to. The most natural thing to try is to hit the green button because she's turning green, so you would think that means press green. But that's just the sword attack button. So the fact that she's turning green is not a hint towards the Nintendo 64 button presses. An arrow doesn't even really begin to make sense, but for the sake of consistency, let's try that. Okay then. That exhausts every option besides Ocarina. So we're just gonna work through our non-warping songs. Zelda's Lullaby is the most universal song in this game. Nothing? Okay. Epona's song. No? Alright. Saria's song. Do you want to talk to Saria? No. Ah, crap, I hit B, which is still A. See you later. Sun song. Let's not do that because that'll make me teleport. Song of Time. That's often, that's the, like, the second most universal song. Okay. Song of Storms. What was that sound? Oh, it's raining. Oh, well, that kind of always happens though, doesn't it? That's really freaky though. Wow. How is it doing that? Crazy. Alright, I could try the sun song, but I think that's just gonna teleport me out, which is kind of a pain. But hey, quick exit, right? Yay! I'm over here now. Well, that's a bummer. I was hoping to find out the answer because of that thing is up there. I want that heart. But there's no apparent way- oh wait. I saw that little ramp there for a second and thought it was I briefly thought it was going towards the heart. I have no idea how to get to the heart. So I was thinking maybe the weird platforms that Navi locks onto have an answer for me. They do not appear to have an answer for me, as it turns out. So that's a bummer. So for now, I've got to conclude that, like, Navi turning green and hovering over specific spots that seem to have no relevance to anything is, like, just some of the most arcane crap. Like, it's weird because, like, the reputation, like, for somebody going in, like me, the reputation Navi has is, of course, that she's, like, the incredibly patronizing tutorial character that never shuts up about explaining the most obvious things to you over and over again. But there's also the, you know what, this is not worth avoiding the damage, honestly. Yeah! Roll! You roll better, it's fine. Still better than doing the long way. Oh yeah, I can break these. They might have stuff in them. But it's interesting that she's famous for being this patronizing, exhausting, annoying character. But also she's the most arcane and confusing secret holder, apparently. Because she'll do this thing where she hovers over green stuff, and then, even though she explains everything all the time, in a weird, like, out-of-character moment for her, she'll also totally not explain some things. She'll be like, hey, look, I'm green now. What's on the floor over here? I don't know. I forgot how to talk all of a sudden. I'm literally the most verbose character in the entire game, but I'm abruptly not being a tutorial anymore. It's weird. I genuinely don't know what I'm missing. But I ain't looking it up. I don't think... Like, for a while I was thinking, like, it was something along the lines with how she floats over people that you want to talk to or Z-target onto to fight. So I thought maybe it was related to that, and I was just misusing it somehow. But now, at this point, I think I genuinely have never been taught how to deal with Navi. And I don't think I'm misremembering, actually. I think I just genuinely have no idea, and the game has never told me. Which is the weirdest thing because it's Navi, and it's like she's the one that never shuts up about explaining things to you. Oh well. At least I can move on and not deal with green Navi anymore. Confident in the idea that I'll never understand it. So I can stop puzzling it over from now on. I wanted to do some extensive testing because I keep encountering that. And I'm like, am I missing something? Let's put this to bed finally. But I didn't put it to bed in the satisfying way. Hey, Eppono's still here. That's kind of a neat detail that the game remembers where I left her each time. I don't know the song for the desert, right? I'm going to the desert. Prelude of Light, Serenade of Water Power. Yep. None of those are really helpful for going where I want to go. Because I got the mirror that's supposed to help you see which mirage is which and whatnot. But I figure it's time for us to get over there to the desert and give that a shot. I could also try the weird gauntlet thing again, but I kind of don't want to because I was only a few rooms in when I encountered something that I didn't have the item for. So I wouldn't be surprised if I went in there deeper, I would just find more. That seems like something I'm supposed to do like way later. Are you slapping her ass with your hand? Yeah, you are. And it makes a full-on, like, loud, like, whip noise, but they didn't give him a whip. He actually just uses his hand. And he seems to be hitting the saddle. Or his own butt. I'm not really sure. That animation actually raises a few questions. Don't miss? Yeah, first try. Oops, sorry. Wrong get off button. I probably should have scouted across the plains for more of these rocks to break, just in case. Y'all gonna get destroyed today. Let's look for someone who might know something about the other sages. I don't need no tutorials, I know where I'm going. Get on. There we go. We're back in Best Song Land. Can I just get on my horse during the foot race? Would he notice? Destroy. Now never despawn. I don't want to see another boulder for the rest of the game. Hey, 50 rupees. It ain't a heart piece, but I'll take it, in that I already have taken it. What's left to spend money on in this game? Like, there's a dedicated rupee counter in the corner of the screen that literally never goes away. But how much will I spend money anyway? Huh. Ah, well. In we go. Okay. Yep, get off. I can't use a magical magnifying glass when I'm on your back, apparently. Haunted Wasteland. If you chase a mirage, the desert will swallow you. Only one path is true. Wait. Can I ride your horse while it's on? Oops. Nope, it turns off. Okay. How do you know which one's true? Aren't both of those flags true? Wait, what happened? Oh. Okay. Sure. It warps you into a zone. Shit. I mean, I gotta go around this, right? Oh. Okay. Nothing's changing, is it? I don't think anything changes when I do that. I mean, that's like a universal sign of, like, dangerous quicksand, right? What is happening? Is this area impossible in my current state? Because all of the messages just talk about being able to tell whether something's a mirage or not. That's the only, like, message. And that part's easy. You just use the glass, I assume. Except for the part where nothing's disappearing when I use the glass, which means nothing is a mirage so far. But I can't get across the desert. Was there anything in this town? I don't remember anything being in this town. Maybe the gauntlet itself, but I don't think I can do it. Okay, I guess I'll, get off. What? Stop going backwards. Get off. There we go. I guess I will, give in to the tutorial then. Where do I need to go next game? Alright, Sheik. You're usually here, right? Sheik? Okay, Sheik's not here. Okay, Saria then. Rick, this is Saria. Can you hear me? If all 6 sages come together, we can imprison Ganondorf, the king of evil, in the sacred realm. But in order to make a perfect seal, we need the 7th sage. Someone you know must be that sage, Brick. From now on, you must travel between past and future to awaken the remaining sages. Keep up the good work, Brick. What? Where do I go in this game? On Wasteland, so that doesn't work because I can't go through the Wasteland. Gerudo Fortress, Gerudo Valley. We've done the Water Temple down here. Lon Lon Ranch. We got Epona. Hyrule Field is just a field, right? Death Mountain. That owl hasn't shown up for a while to be Navi number 2. Oh, Kakariko Village has a giant pointing arrow above it. I suppose that might narrow it down a little bit, huh? That's one way to tell me where to go next, I suppose. Huh. Well, alrighty then. Fastest way to get there. Actually to use the fire song and get right back there. Okay, I'll totally remember this. Down, A, right down, right down. Shit. This is where the game and I bash heads on my desire to just roam and do stuff however I feel like. The way I played Breath of the Wild, which was, according to comments, unorthodox, to say the least. Come on, there we go. Remember when I found Impa in episode 50? I had so much fun with Breath of the Wild. It's fun just seeing weird ways to play the games. Like, when I did my first Dark Souls playthrough on this channel, when I wasn't particularly good at the game yet, but I was the first one I did on this channel. So I was not full newbie mode, but also not good enough to really execute the game well yet. I did a weird playthrough where I did stuff like, I did 4 kings before I ever visited Anor Londo or Sen's Fortress and stuff like that. Like, I was like, what kind of weird ways can you sequence break this game and do really bizarre stuff? And I'm still relatively happy with that playthrough. It's not great gameplay by my current standards of how I play Souls games. Like, I was not as good, but there's a very real element of, like, just this really amusing, baffling boss order that feels impossible, but bunch of wiki research revealed a really unorthodox paths through the game I could take. That stuff's fun. But more than anything, I also just like the ability of just natural progression via exploration. Like, I'm a big fan of Metroidvanias. So when I get a Metroidvania progression system, where it's like, you encounter places like, you can't do this until you find an ability to see the through mirages. Then I'm like, oh cool, I got the mirage item, let's go do that. And that's a natural response. Like, the game doesn't have to tell me to do that. The game doesn't have to be like, visit the old sage that explains where you're allowed to go next. Instead, the game is like, the game would just respect you enough to be like, oh, he found the hourglass thing, and he needed to see through mirages, so now he'll go to the mirage place. But instead, that's not what happens, which is kind of unfortunate. Instead, I have to go ask somebody for directions, I guess. Which leads to the new problem of, like, where the hell was Impa? Were you Impa? I don't remember if you were Impa, or the Sage Man. A long time ago, there was a man in this very village. That's the same dialogue as before. Is Impa dead? And only available as a kid? Huh. That raises a new question, actually, yeah. Who do I talk to? No. Alright, well this might be a while. My go-to people to talk to are Sheik and Saria. I can call Saria on the phone, but Sheik just kind of shows up, and neither of them seem to have the answer I need right now. Hey, so do you like want this chicken back? I've had it for a while. It's getting weird. Chicken! Oh, your cuckoo looks pretty happy. He must have awakened an extremely lazy guy. You're a good cuckoo keeper. I'll give you a rare, valuable cuckoo if you're interested. What? Why? Its name is Kojiro. What? And it used to be my brother's cuckoo. Its blue body is quite charming. It's so cute. Since my brother has gone, it's strange, but Kojiro has stopped crowing. You want to keep Kojiro? Unlike the other cuckoos, Kojiro rarely crows. I wonder if I take that to the guy that's in the woods, who was from this village, who I also tried to use the cuckoo on before, but nothing happened. Wait, now the arrow is in Kakariko? What is going on? What? Does the arrow does indicate where I'm supposed to go next, right? It's not normally there. I don't think it's normally there. I think the arrow is an unusual occurrence, but like the universal response, I think, to seeing a flashing arrow on your map is to be like, that's where I'm supposed to go next. But the arrow, I didn't do anything. It was like, go to Kakariko. I'm like, alright, cool. And then nothing happened. And it's like, then it goes to Kokori. It goes to the Lost Woods. I'm like, but I didn't do anything in Kakariko. Where is it when I'm not in Kak? It does say Lost Woods again. What? Okay. Alright, so let's go with Lost Woods, I guess. This is bizarre. I don't think I'm forgetting anything major. I think the game just isn't telling me what it wants me to do or something. I don't know. It would have been most satisfying if I could just walk into the desert and use my newly applied lens to move forward, since the only like the gating mechanism of that area seemed to be being able to see through illusions. Am I supposed to talk to the Deku Sprout? Maybe he's the one that knows about sages? But then why did it tell me to go to Kakariko? It did tell me to go to Kakariko, right? First, and not Kokori? Because the arrow was over there. Does it still say to go to here? Okay, it does still say to go here. Hi. You are a Hylian, and we're born, and we're bound to leave this forest. And now, you have learned your own destiny. So you know what you must do. No, I don't. That's why I'm here. That's right. You must save the land of Hyrule. Now, Brick, break the curses on all the temples and return peace to Hyrule. How? Where are they? What do I do? What do I do? I forgot the Song of Storms. You're a plant. I guess. Ah, yeah, sprout that shit. Rain dance, or something. But the map still says to go here, right? No, it doesn't. It says to go to Lost Woods. Right, and I'm in Kokori Forest. Wait. Is this the Kokori Forest or the Lost Woods? No, this is the Kokori Forest. The Lost Woods is the maze. Which part of... Oh god, am I about to go blindly exploring the maze for an hour? Not knowing what my goal even is? That's... Whenever I go into the maze, I have like a thing I want to do there normally. I don't want to blindly wander. Oh no. That's... Oh no. Alright. Maybe the moment I walk in, there'll be like a cutscene or something. That'd be nice. Otherwise, oh, maybe the glass will help me. No, it won't. Not really. Which way should I go? Oh, hey. I wasn't really thinking about you, but you're the chicken man. How do you feel about chicken? Are you the right one? Kojiro, why? Normally only a nice guy like me can tame you. Which means... You must be a nice guy. You must be, please. Mr. Nice Guy, please. Deliver this stuff to the old hag in the potion shop in Kakariko Village. This will disappear if you take too long. So you gotta hurry. Okay. It's not a mushroom. A fresh mission like this should have spelled quickly. Potion shop, oh Jesus. Okay. Go. I guess we're putting a pause on trying to understand where the main quest is going right now, which I don't know, man. I just don't know. I'm trying really hard not to look stuff up in this playthrough. And we're getting dangerously close to maybe me having to. I'm trying to stay completely blind, but the game's feedback is, go find someone! I'm like, thanks, Navi. Earlier you're like, I don't think you're smart enough to know what the A button is, so I'm gonna explain the A button to you 75 times! Now they're like, go find someone, and like, this sure, wow, we got to the deep end of the lake pretty quickly, didn't we? Not that quickly, we're like 20 hours into this game, but we transitioned to from being endlessly patronizing to being incredibly obtuse. And I'm like, do you have anything else for me to go on? A little bit? Just a little bit more? Okay. Hey, listen. Let's look for someone who might know something about the other sages. Not even a mild suggestion, huh? Like just a little bit? Because I don't... I tried going where I last saw Sheik, but she goes where they go wherever they want, and then like, I talked to the Deku Sprout, which is the seed of the Deku tree. What is happening? Wait, what is happening? What? I had to walk through a door in the right direction? That's what the trigger was? What is this arcane nonsense? Oh my god, fine. Get back, Brick. I'm gonna fail this quest. I think it's been 3 minutes. Looks like you're coming around. Brick, a terrible thing has happened. The evil shadow spirit has been released. That's a thing too? Impa, the leader of the Kakariko village, had sealed the evil shadow spirit in the bottom of the well. But the force of the evil spirit got so strong, the seal of the well broke, and it escaped into the world. I believe Impa has gone to the Shadow Temple to seal it again, but she will be in danger without any help. Brick, Impa is one of the 6 sages. Destroy the evil shadow spirit and save Impa. There is an entrance to the Shadow Temple beneath the graveyard beneath this village. Behind this, I think that's behind. The only thing I can do for you is teach you the melody that will lead you to the Shadow Temple. This is the melody that will draw you into the infinite darkness that absorbs even time. That sounds like a terrible idea. Listen to this, the Nocturne of Shadow. You have learned the Nocturne of Shadow. Let me take care of the village. I'm counting on you, Brick. Oh my god, I'm still at 3 minutes, 2 minutes.